What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Powered by Primus, and in today's video we're going to be playing some more Magic Arena. I'm playing with a Warriors deck that I did throw together. Now, I don't know if you guys got to see another version of this deck. I don't know if I've posted that gameplay yet or not, where I did get to play with Eric, and he did run a very similar list, and he had a couple of characters that I was just like, oh man, that seems really insane. I did get some through some of my pack pulls, so I thought that I was going to throw this deck together, and then we were going to go jump into some ranked matches to see how we would do. Now, I've been having a lot of fun playing Magic and doing a lot of stuff with it, so I really hope that you guys do enjoy the Magic content that is coming. Then there's going to be obviously a lot more coming, some deck profile videos, a lot like this one today. We're also going to be able to go right directly into some games, which is really, really fun. So let's hop over and let's see what this deck consists of. Alrighty, so we are getting into this deck. Now, these were the main reasons why I really started building this deck. First off, I watched Eric kind of beat me up the other day with the list, but it was for this card right here, this Resolute Strike. I thought was really, really interesting for a 1-drop in white. It's an instant target creature you control gets +2/+2 till end of turn. Not really that good as far as an instant goes. However, if it is a warrior, then you may automatically attach an equipment to it. Now, one thing about equipments that have always been really, really good is that they're decent, but the equipment cost for moving them back and forth can be a really big pain. So if you can find a way to get around a lot of those things, which we're going to do a lot of those kind of equipment shenanigans in this list, you get to just automatically put that equipment onto one of your warriors. Now, obviously, our characters in this are all warriors. It's also really nice. This system is super, super easy. Like, you can just come in here and then you can just type in like warrior, for instance, and it'll pull up all the different warriors that you can get. So if you're really trying to just like follow a specific theme, boom, you really just put that in there and then you get to really start to mess around with it. Now, this next one was another character, again, I got to see, or another creature I got to see do a really good amount of work. As long as it is equipped, it has haste, which is really, really nice. And then, it, again, is a warrior, all of our stuff is going to be. And then when it dies, it deals damage to anything, right? To anything equal to its power. So if you do happen to get this thing like really buffed up and your opponent does still take it down, then boom, you can either take out one of their creatures if it's after combat, or you can do it to their face if you're trying to get a lot of that extra damage in. We got Core Blade Master in here. Now, this card is just absolutely insane all by itself. Colorless and a white, which is absolutely insane. Warrior, double strike. Equipped warriors you control have double strike. So itself has double strike, which means it attacks and then it attacks a second time. Or if you're in combat, it's like first strike, and then if you take the character down, boom, you're in a really cool spot. Really nice, and then being able to give all of your other warriors double strike, absolutely crazy. Next one coming in here is Seasoned Hollow Blade. Now, this one was kind of crazy as well. I believe it is a colorless and a white again. And then it is a human warrior, again, warrior. Discard a card, you get to tap it, and then it gains indestructible to end of turn. So even if your opponent does happen to have a response for it for whatever reason, whether you're in combat, out of combat, you can just discard a card and you can tap it down, and now your opponent can't destroy it anymore, which is pretty sweet. Sajiri's Glacier and Shelter. Now, this one is one of those new double-face cards. It's a land, but also does something else. So you can choose to play it for a land for the turn, but you can also choose to keep onto it. It is an instant, and then one of your creatures gets protection from a chosen color until end of turn. So again, if your opponent happens to have a removal, boom, you get to play this, and then your creature doesn't go down, which is pretty sweet. Now, this guy was one that I didn't even know that I ended up pulling a bunch of, which was really cool because he has a lot of really cool stuff to it. I might end up taking him out as much as I like him, just because there are a few other options, but we're going to try messing around with it and see how well it does. He is a colorless and a red. He's a warrior as well, 3/1. Cowards can't block. Now, you can pay 1 to give creature +1/+1, or you can make a creature a coward, which means that it can't block this turn, so maybe you'll get an unblockable creature in, get some really cool equipment on that creature, and really beat up your opponent. Or you can give one of your warriors trample. So again, if we're hitting for some big numbers, we can just trample through. And you can only do 1 if it hasn't been chosen this turn. So you can choose to do all 3 if you pay for all 3, but you can't do the same one twice. So you can't make all of your creatures unblockable, or I guess by making all of your opponent's creatures cowards. You can't do that, which is good. Next one coming in here is going to be Scavenged Blade. Now, this one, again, there's one I really want to put into this slot just in general. However, I don't have it. Let me show you guys. So if you do happen to have it, I would go with this one right here, the Shadow Spear. Pretty cool card. I, again, don't have any, and I don't know if I want to craft any yet, so I'm going to mess around with the Cleave instead. So we're going to be using the Scavenge Blade, 1 colorless and a red equipment. When it enters the battlefield, I might automatically equip it to a creature, which is super solid, and then it gets +2/+0. So nothing really fancy here. Relic Axe coming in here next. It is 2 colorless, which is nice. When it enters the battlefield, you attach it to a creature you control. Again, really trying to get around a lot of that equipment costs. And then that does give us +1/+1. And then if it's a warrior instead, +2/+1. So pretty nice. Now, this one is absolutely insane. I absolutely love this card. Artwork, everything. Maul of the Skyclaves, 2 colorless and a white. Equipment, when it enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control, which is super, super nice. And then it gets +2/+2 flying in first strike. Flying in first strike. I'm trying to remember all these cards now, so like I only read them. I have a pretty good memory, so try to read a few and then just put them in the back of the book. Akiri's next. This is a big creature, amazing. She's probably the main reason, or he's probably the main reason that I wanted to build this deck. And we got colorless, a red and a white. It is a warrior. Whenever you attack a player with 1 or more, so if it does count for 1 or 2, 5, whatever, you get to draw a card, which is really nice. You get to cycle a lot of that stuff back, and then you can pay a white and unattach an equipment from it. If you do, you tap it. You tap that creature and then it gains indestructible. So it's a lot like the one character that we had at the top, the Hollow Blade. You get to just tap it down and then it gets indestructible, which is super, super nice. And then it's a 3/3 on top of that. So really, really good. And then we have Nahiri, Planeswalker, coming in. 2 red, white. I only had 2, so I just put the 2 in here. I don't know if we're supposed to go to 4, if we're supposed to go to 3, so we're just going to play around with it, obviously, and see how well we do. Gonna be a Planeswalker. Obviously, we got a +1, create a 1/1 white core warrior, which is super, super nice. Creature token, and then you may automatically attach an equipment to it. So, ooh-wee. Love it, love it. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a warrior or an equipment card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Again, really, really nice to dig for, especially the next card we're going to show. And then Nahiri, Heir of the Ancients, deals damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to twice the number of equipment you control. So the more equipment we throw down, she's going to start to get really, really dangerous later on in the game, especially since our opponent's going to mainly be blocking, hopefully. So she should really go uncontested, which is super nice. And then finally, we have the Embercleave. Now, this card I did craft just because it was far too good to not craft. I saw it in like my equipment section. I was like, oh my god, this thing's insane. So I just instantly had to make 2. Again, I don't know if we need to make 4, if we need to run 1. I don't know, so we're just going to run it as a 2 of. It's usually a really good base number. If you ever want to like test to see how well something does, is run it as a 2 of. Coming in for 4 colorless red equipment. It has flash, which means you can play it at any time. You can play an instant, which again, pretty much any time. Spells. This spell costs 1 less for each attacking creature you control. So if you attack with 2 creatures, well, now it only costs 4. If you attack with 3 creatures, 3. You get the method. And then when you play it, you automatically get to attach it to a creature, and then it gets +1/+1 and has double strike and trample, which is pretty insane. So the part that's really nice about it is when you have a character or creature that gets in that's not blocked, then you flash this bad boy and hit your opponent for it with double strike. You can get some serious, serious damage on top of, like, you can Embercleave and Resolute Strike in the same turn on an unblocked creature. You're just going to be hitting for an insane amount of damage. So we're just going to try to see what we can do here. We just got some plains and mountains. This one is a plains or a mountain. I should probably have 4 of them. However, I only had 2, and I'm not really going to craft 2 because it's not that necessary in my opinion, just because we are on some pretty basic low-cost stuff, so we should be pretty fine. However, I do have 4 Fable Passages, so I'm just going to throw 2 of those in there. This does allow me to go fetch for one of those basic lands if I want to do so. So we're going to go ahead and play with this list. Let's jump into some ranked and see how we do. Ooh, going up against Sammy. I am like bronze tier 2, I think. Something like that. Oh, that seems pretty nice, huh? Got a nice little curve. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll keep. All right. I guess we're gonna want to go with our red guy first, right? Boom. See what we're going against. Now I am really low on the ladder. Like I said, I think I'm like bronze 2, bronze 3. So it's pretty interesting here. Let me see here. So you can't get haste. Do we want to really try to set up like a double strike next turn? That seems pretty good, actually. But I think we're going to put on the charger anyway. Yeah, let's go here. Okay, well. It wasn't like me all attackers there. So he's probably mono red. He's probably got a few burns. He played this, so he's probably got shocks. Yep. we were about to get there. Oh, and Fervent Champion. So he's on a pretty aggro red deck too, which is pretty insane. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. This automatically puts it in, gives us flying and first strike, so we're gonna no matter what crack in here for a pretty good number. The thing I'm wondering is if I want to even wait for it, because I could do this strike on defense. I guess I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I probably could. Because he's going to have first strike as well. So if I play this, this is also going to give me first strike, which is going to hold him back from blocking. So let's just go ahead and get to attacks here. Let's see what he wants to do with it. If he blocks, I'll probably just do the strike. Oh, that made things awkward, buddy. Let's just let it go down, actually. Yeah, we'll just do like a little trade here. Oh, he's got first. We just messed up. No, we didn't. I knew what was happening. Promise. All right, let's go for this because now we're gonna be able to get some pretty good stuff happening next turn. Just going with the Skyclaves, we're gonna be able to crack in for 6 lifelink, right? No, it's just first strike. Never mind. 6 flying though. So we're gonna start doing pretty well here with the race. Oh, he ain't got nothing. Ooh, that's awkward. Sorry, bud. Oh, double Skyclave. He might have a burn though. He's probably holding on to here, which is fine. Yep. Yep. Nice little bone crusher there. No worries. We'll have some pretty cool stuff here, and then now we also have Resolute Strike in that for next turn. We got a little birdie. I got a birdie too. Next turn. And then we'll let it go. So we're not going to be able to block here, so he's going to be able to get in with another 2 with the Phoenix, but... It's like a red responsive deck. I don't know, it's pretty interesting. I haven't played, like I said, against like a lot of these mono red stuff, so... It's +2/+0 until our turn. Another Bone Crusher? What do? You just do 2 damage? 2 damage to any target? Oh, he's casting it. Becomes the target of a spell. Bone Crusher does 2 damage. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I like the animation. That was cool. You can go to combat. Sure. 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 Oof, man, we could do some serious work here. So if we go for the Scavenge Blade, we'll automatically get to attach it. And then we play the Hero Strike, and we'll get to attach that, and we get in for a lot of damage here. Do we win the race, though? What's that? That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll be taking 6 on a crackback. He does have the ability to respond with something, too. I guess what we can do is go to play the Scavenge Blade and see what he goes for. If he tries to go for, like, a burn here is when I'll follow up with the Resolute Strike, and then we'll just crush him. Looks like he's... Oh, all right. Now, if he has a burn here, though, we're going to find ourselves in a pretty weird spot. Yeah, we're going to go for it. If he's got it, he's got it. I don't think he'd be... I guess there's like a lot of one-ups that he could be holding for it, too. Yeah, he probably has a response since he's reading. Oh. Hey. He ain't got something that does 5 burn, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, we're gonna crack in here. Too much damage not to. That was a plain mistake. He could have definitely, like, when I went to do the Resolute, hit shock on me, and I would have just gotten... I just would have lost the game, really? What the hell's happening here? I can't do his thing, though. Huh. Weird. If he's got Into the Royal... Sure. It deals that much +2 instead. Wow, so we're about to get hit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right? If a red source, why is it offering me to do something like here? Oh, nope. We're already tapped. We're good. Move on with life. If a red source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent opponent controls, he deals that much +2. Alright, so he's leaving his little birdie back, which is fine. Dang, man, we can get in here for some pretty insane stuff. Being like mana struck really hurts though. Let's go into attacks here, because he's gonna block and he can't do anything about it. And then what we're gonna do is go to our second main. We're gonna drop that down, and then we're going to end turn. Because now what we can do is do the resolute strike and we can move something over. So we can't really probably do much for blocking. Sure. We really want to bait an attack here. Okay, so we're going to be going to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. I think we got to block giant here. What? No. Alright, let's go to block. Let's resolute strike here. And then let's move that over. And then we'll take, what, 4? Seems pretty good. Alright. So we have... He can block, though, and we're going to take 4 back. So we can maybe go down next turn. He's got a block here. This thing's a 3/3, so even if I go for my maul here, he's going to be able to do some pretty good trading. We could also Kargan and can't block, and then we just win. Coward. Is that it? I think he's got a burn, we just die. Hey. Nice. Woo! Call that a top deck. We're bronze tier 2, look at that. I was wondering if we go down or up. I think we go to like the next bronze 1 and then silver or something. I don't know. We just started the climb. Look at that. Oh, give me the gold. All right, jump in another one. The crazy part about like the rank system is that you would imagine at like the lower end of the ranking system that you would play against a lot of like really medium leveled opponents, you know, and work your way up. But like there's some pretty hardcore decks that I've seen at the bottom in bronze tier. So it's probably a lot of people jumping in and just, you know, starting naturally. But like I said, there are some crazy good decks that I've seen at the bottom. Ugh. I don't like that at all. I mean, I like this, right? But 1 creature in hand, not so good. We're gonna mulligan. Sure, we'll keep. We gotta put 1 to the bottom. Ugh, I really don't want to get rid of a land. Let's get rid of... We'll get rid of that for now. We run 4 of it, so. Green, white, huh? Alright. Let's make him think that we're on mono red for now. I guess it's really just for a turn. He's playing cats? No? Alright. Oh, let's get you out there and get you out there. gonna get +2/+1. That's gonna be really nice next turn, although I think I might go for just a Kiri anyway. Ugh, I'm just gonna have to worry about burn right now. We'll see what it ends up being, but I don't know. Ooh, what's that? It has adventure, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So it's a 3/3 naturally. So we can also do this, which will give us flying and first strike. So give us 5. That's not bad at all. Because we'd be able to get in here for 5 as well. It's just this difference. This is flying. We could really start to load this up. Let's do that. All right. So let's pay 1, and you are a coward. We can really repeat that process for quite a while too, which is pretty sweet. Assuming he doesn't play another creature. If he plays another creature, I can't do much, but then I'll probably go for the maul next turn, which will give me flying on top of that. I'll be 7. Oh no, it banished me. Seems good. All right, well. We could go for a Blade Master Axe. I think we almost go for a Kiri here. Yeah, let's do that, because the next turn, if we hit a land, we'll be at 5, and we can go for the Maul and the Blade Master, and if not, we can just do this. And that'll also stop him from attacking. I do love these backgrounds though too, right? Like this doesn't look nice. This looks nice. Well, listen to that. That's cool. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know they had different sounds. Makes sense though, right? Oh, it's my turn. Sorry, bro. That's awkward. Yeah, can I have my Intimidator back, please? You're swinging. So he probably has a combat trick. We'll just let it go through. I think we win the race no matter what, so. You can have it. Because they'll give me double strike next turn. I'll be able to hit for 6. I really am hoping I draw a land here, because then we'll be able to get for some monster damage. What, 12? Ooh, okay, that's not bad. He has haste as long as he's equipped. So if we drop that, and then we go for the Relic Axe. 2, 3. Ugh. I think we keep with our original plan and see what happens. Just wondering if we want to do that or if we just want to try to equip the other stuff. No, let's get in here. That way it's down on the table already. What does Banishing Light do? Non-land permanent? Okay, so he might have another one. Oh, it's an enchantment. Never mind. We're smacking, bud. Oh! Well, that was rude. And I think it just taps on all my creatures? Dang. Ugh. It's okay, next turn we are cracking. I'm gonna go for the Fire Blade and then Maul on it. Let's see what we can get done. This first strike is really nice with the Blade Master. Oh, okay, I see you. It'll be a 3/3. It's a pretty good spot. This freaking tapped me down though, man. That thing is starting to do work. You might have another dizzying swoop in hand. That would be insane. Ugh, only if. I mean, Embercleave would drop 2, taking it down to 4. So we would be able to Embercleave this turn on a character that's not blocked, but I still think we go this route. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Now, the thing that we could do is that we can move this 2 over and have the 1 available to give us protection. I think we go for the maul, though. Although I guess we're still gonna have... He has flying anyway, so we don't really have to maul here. Yeah, let's do that. See what he comes up with. Like I said, this gives us protection. So if he does happen to have something weird for the Fearless, yeah, okay. So, return target permanent you control its owner's hand. Sure. Oh, so he can dizzying swoop again, but you don't have enough mana. Aha! Yeah, you're getting whacked here, bud. That's what, 3, 6, 7, 8, 18? Did he just kill himself? I think he just killed himself. Wait, how do you dizzy and swoop again? It says it costs 2. So we can play unattach here. Now, who do we want to protect? We want to protect us. Oh wait, we gotta tap us down? I thought we were able to pick protection. What? What kind of crap was that? May unattach a movement from a creature you control if you do. Oh. RTFC, huh? Well, whatever. Next turn, I'm doing it again. Want to land, though, man. We can really stack this up. Although him poking me with this little fucking horse. Ugh, because he can replay these. So he's got a 3-1. And that 5, that shit hurts. Stop hitting me. If he plays this, he goes all in, which is nice. Okay, so now we can really try to figure out math here on our turn. Because he's definitely going to hit us with this 6. So that means that we have to finish this turn. So we can go 3 in... How do we win here? I think we have to leave back the Blade Master. However, if he has a tap next turn, we just lose anyway. Oh, man. Gives double strike and trample. So if we play the 3 and attack with all 3, that makes this cost 3. We attack with 2, that makes this cost... 4 on the blocker that doesn't get in. So let's get in with those 2. Let's see what he blocks with. He'll most likely end up blocking here. Okay. That's it, huh? Okay. Well then, let us... That means he gets to attack next turn with more. So we're going to be getting in for 3-6 and trading here, which I don't like. Let's attach it to you. Alright. Man, just couldn't, like, figure out the math. So we have one blocker. If he taps us down, we go down. If he's got anything to, like, buff his flyer, we go down. Ugh, one. So I guess we should have thrown in the Blade Master, and that would have forced him to block. Yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pass. We're gonna block here, obviously. I think we got the game. Okay, so you're trying to do what? Target creature gets +2/+2 till end of turn. Can I? So he just wins. We're taking 4 here. I have no way of gaining health. Huh. Alright, well, whatever. That seems weird why you even went through that process then, bud. But okay. Blech, we die. What a weird deck. Again, like, just a bunch of double tap downs, triple tap downs. So strange. Alright, we'll do a third one, though. Can't end it on a loss. What kind of crap is that? Love coffee. So good. We're going up against Pets with a Z. We're gonna see what he's got. Oh, missing a mountain. I don't like that. Oh, but it's kind of a good hand, though. Yeah, we'll mulligan. These are the red whites, right? Okay, that's a little better. And I'll probably put... I don't know, the Intimidators aren't... We have enough mana to start this bad boy out. Drop you down there. Alright. We want you to come in as... Oh, wait. Oh, look, he does have a little pit. Wow, another one? That's kind of crazy. Let's do... If it's they're equipped. 2 once we get a mana, we can do some unblockable stuff. Yeah, let's throw this down. I mean, 3 of these Intimidators is kind of ridiculous. He's on black, too. Don't be looking at my dude. Don't be touching him. Just go, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Oh. Compounding Fracture. Oh, look at that snake just... Oh, it's a Naga that's choking that dude out. All right, well, you dealt with 1. Here's 2. You know, for having 22 land in this deck, I definitely am, like, really feeling like it has mana issues, which is insane, really. Will you stop it? Ugh. Bro. I can just discard a card and tap? How's that? Yeah. Trying to murder that dude. I'd love a land, though. Just one. One land. Be nice. Oh, sorry. Oh, I guess I had that active thing. My bad. He's mono black. I like my guy too much. No touchy. I guess I should have waited for him to target. Hey, gimme. Is flying in first strike, huh? equipped warriors. What do we do here? I guess we can go for Kerrigan and then do... He's a coward. Let's do that. All right. So the next turn we can Skyclave, and that'll be pretty nice. Unless, of course, he's got 2 removal. All right. You're assuming one of my creatures will die. He'll probably swing? Yeah, that's fine. One less blocker I gotta worry about. Right. Ow. My turn. Ooh, Embercleave seems nice. I think we go for the... I guess we can only get him for 1 hit here if we do this. Or we can go and do the same thing. All right, let's put that down. Boom. And let's make you a coward until end of turn. He might have a response. If he does, it's fine. It's just, yeah, okay. Look at that. Creature coward. He's pondering. See what he's got. We don't know what's happening. Well, that was rude. You still can't block, so it's okay. I can't tap him anymore. Like, I can't, you know. I can just discard a card. Another mountain next turn would be sick, too, for Embercleave. Has lifelink. Okay. Wow, so 4/4 lifelink. That makes things awkward. I guess he's a 3/3. Yeah, you can have it. Okay, so again, we can play this. Get in for 5/8. This guy's got responses on responses on responses. Ugh. All right, stick it on you. We're just gonna keep going with the cowards. It's a good hit here. I only took 3 of these Intimidators, too. What you got, bud? I mean, he might as well just swing on them, right? As long as he always leaves 1 back to block, I'm always going to do it. Unlikely 8, it's +2 and indestructible to an turn. Okay. That's kind of badass art, though. Look at that. Gideon riding on a demon. Whoa. What was that, 7? That's a lot of damage. He's gonna keep going with this, huh? So, what do we do here? If we can't block, we're in for 8. We get the crackback with 5. I think we're fine, right? We leave the shelter around. Because we still can't... I guess we could do both this turn, right? We give one guy flying and the other guy's unblockable? Oh, it enters tapped. Life. Alright, we can get trample and +1. So we can get him for 5, 6, 7, 8. That doesn't do anything, right? Yeah. Let's just keep this going. And if he tries to go for a removal at this point, we're fine. He's losing 5 a turn, essentially. So next turn he'll go to whatever, and then we're still in the same spot. It's like a really awkwardly slow game. Land, again, we're struggling with it, so I might have to adjust it. Sure. It's another blocker, though, which is annoying. Dang, man. It's eye control. Alright, well. Sure. That's 5 he just gained. Ugh. Hey, okay. So with this, we attack in here. He probably blocks the 5-1. And then the 2-1 into the 3. If we give us double strike and trample, we'll have 6. We'll take it out. He'll take 4, and then he'll take 8. I just can't make sure. Hold on. Right? Because we get to do first strike with trample. Let's do that. See what he does for blocks. He might try to double block, and in which case we go there, which still wins. Got him. Whew. Figured that out. That was a rough one. We got there. I just needed about